Ahoy, mateys and gentlemen. I'm Captain Thorn, and welcome back to From the Depths. At the beginning of this episode, straight away we are coming under attack by a small force of Onyx Watch ships. However, our new reinforcement, the Redemptor, is on the way, and it might just reach us in time to join this battle, bringing with it a powerful LAM system that should disable enemy cram cannons. The good news is we made it just in time, and the battle is about to begin. And here she is, the Redemptor. She's still a prototype, and I don't know how well she's going to fare in battle, but she is armed with a LAM system and a couple of the new, large missiles to do some damage while her weapons take care of enemy crams. I may have spawned her a bit too far away in this battle just to keep her safe, but in future I might not be quite so nervous. Still, let's see how it goes. Our forces are coming in strong, immediately dealing with a couple of Onyx Watch ships without much trouble. The cannons on the iron breakers are capable of tearing them to bits. The glaive is down, and only this one little ship left. It's all over. Not a staggering first performance from the Redemptor. With that battle won and our forces coming together, now that we finally have some defense against the powerful cram cannons of the Onyx Watch, I feel confident enough pushing against them. They still have 3 large bases up here pumping out ships, and something needs to be done about it. But first of all, let's try and capture this resource zone here in the Able Strait before moving up to take out their forces. The Onyx Watch aren't overly happy about us attacking this small base they have here, and they're sending a force of what look like very weak ships to try and stop us. The fools. LAM system of the Redemptor finally having a chance to get to work, taking out some of the enemy missiles. Ironbreaker smashing into the enemy ship, tearing it apart with the death roller and sending it flying. Those cannons from the Ironbreaker are absolutely devastating at close range when they have no chance to miss, although they do interfere with its getting close to the enemy to hit them with the Death Roller. A little bit of too much recoil going on. The Redemptor is happily sniping cram cannons and missiles out of the air. Onyx Watch doesn't stand much of a chance if they can't hit us. Their flagship has managed to hold out longer than all the rest, but it's only a matter of time before it goes into the drink. Those cram cannon shells getting sniped without getting anywhere close to our ships. Poor tiny Telemachus in the water. It's just a cube of metal now. And time to move on to the furnace. Did you ever get the feeling that you might be the bad guys? No, me neither. Oh, Redemptor not managing to get those shells, taking me out. Laser's not charged up enough, I think. No matter. Oh, poor Rambot. The furnace is already gone and we missed it. What a shame. With their base taken and a scrounger drill being built in its place, it seems that the enemy forces are coming in to attack our resource zone here. But they'll never get there before we intercept them. First we'll take on this tile, then we'll take on them. The fools have decided to split up. So the first force we're going to take on is a Straussland, a Cullivern, a Cauldron, and a Behemoth. Let's see how we go. I have absolutely no idea what this Straussland is, but by the looks of the silhouette, it's absolutely enormous. Hopefully it won't give us too much trouble. Let's find out. Whoa, that's a lot of cram cannons. Ironbreaker already losing its turret. However, the enemy appears to be sitting together in a nice, handy little ball. They got LAM systems of their own. I haven't had the opportunity to... Oh... Scary. I haven't had the opportunity to put in a smoke cannon yet. I had mentioned I was going to build a smoke ship, but one of my subscribers suggested to me simply putting a smoke cannon on one of my pre-existing ships, and that is a fantastic idea. I think it will go on the Redemptor, which has a lot of space on the bow. But for now, we're just going to have to deal with it until I can work out a good solid smoke cannon design. Is that some kind of flying ship? It is now. Redemptor handily taking out all those cram shells before they can hit the Rathlos. Can it? Can it? Oh, not quite. But it took out the majority and the Rathlos is safe. This enormous monster of a ship looks like it's been gutted. Oh no! An Ironbreaker collision? That was never supposed to happen. What are you doing? Oh, it's the harpoons. They're working against us. Oh, those EMP missiles did some terrifying damage there. We took a bit of damage in that fight, but with as slow as the Onyx Watch are, we should be able to repair just in time to take on the Stockade, the Grendel, and the Glaive. No, Ironbreakers, what are you doing? Not again! That was a near miss. That's one of the problems of all this up close and personal brawling with ships that like to smash into other ships. Sometimes you smash into your own. Powerful guns on the Stockade, no match for the lambs of the Redemptor. Except when it's up so close to the Ironbreaker, then we don't have much chance of shooting them down. That missile looked like it was going straight for the knife head. I may have forgotten to put Identify Friend or Foe on those. The seagulls will be feeding on you today, Stockade. You're done. With that battle over, the Reivers' main fleet is now perilously close to the Onyx Watch's production centers, and there are very few defenders in the way. It's only a matter of time now before the Onyx Watch falls. Can we pull it off? It turns out I had spent this entire time without an Identify Friend or Foe add-on on the Redemptor, so it has been shooting very large missiles at our own ships. That's unfortunate, but no matter. It's fixed now. Having built a satellite in the area, it seems the Onyx Watch have one more fortress here than I realized. No matter, it's not going to be enough to stop us. In the meanwhile, we're moving against Hoffnung, an Onyx Watch base. But before that point, we're going to have to take out the defending forces, which consist of an Iron Cross, a Winter's Day, a Grendel, and a Warden. But no one's going to stop the Reivers. Huge numbers of cannon shells being launched by both sides. One Redemptor, it seems, cannot keep up with this volley of firepower. No matter. We'll just build more. I'm really starting to question the effectiveness of the harpoons on the Ironbreaker. They don't really seem to be doing anything except pulling them into one another, causing very unfortunate crashes. It's one of the things I'll have to look at when I get a chance to redesign these ships. Oof. Looks like this one's taken a lot of damage. Top turret's gone. Large missiles proving a bit unwieldy, even though I know they will no longer target my own ships. Been leveling up a lot recently. Must be the sheer cost of the Onyx Watch ships, and my low level. That's a sight to see. EMP's just torn through that thing. But it's being repaired, oh dear! What's this ship that does repairs? The Warden? I don't like the look of that. Seems like the two of these are going to prove to be a bit more resilient. It's a lot of combat repair tentacles. However much you repair, it's never going to be enough. These wrecks have had it. With the defenders down, the village only has a few cannons to protect it, and it's about to get reeved. Big explosions going on straight away. The village looks pretty, but the Reivers don't care about pretty things. Only destruction. Serious props goes to whoever designed this building, though. It is gorgeous. I almost feel bad tearing it apart. Almost. With a village in ruins, the Reivers are now mere short steps away from the Onyx throne, the seat of the Onyx Watch's power. But there are going to be a couple of seriously tough battles ahead of us if we want to take out this village and the Onyx throne itself. There's a very strong reinforced tile here, and no slouch here either. With that in mind, I'm all out of time for today, but join me next time when we make our final push against the Onyx Watch, take out their fortress once and for all. Until then, thank you for joining me, everyone. I've been Captain Thorn, and this was From the Depths. I'll see you next time.